Good evening and welcome to your News Now Sports. I'm Dwayne Scott. For the last couple of seasons, the Elida Bulldogs have shown great promise only to get hit by tough breaks. They have gone 8-0 in weeks 1 through 4, but just 1-12 in the rest of the season. Compounded by an injury to their star quarterback in 2023, Elida is ready for the cards to fall in their favor as they are the latest stop in our countdown to kickoff.
Countdown to Kickoff is brought to you by Metzger Financial Services.
The Elida Bulldogs wrapped up their 2023 season going 5-6 overall while finishing 6th in the WBL with a 4-5 conference record, eventually leading to a first-round exit in the playoffs. Now, the past couple of seasons have not been ideal for Elida, as in both years the team started 4-0 before fizzling out towards the tail end of the season. But this year is new, and the team was to put all of that behind them as they approach this new season.
You know, last year we were sitting 4-0, and we go to Bath for a big rivalry game, and our quarterback goes down on a touchdown pass and puts us up 14-7. You know, obviously our offense goes as he goes. So from there on, we had to move on to a different quarterback, which, you know, he's a good football player, worked extremely hard for us. But we just had to change things schematically in the middle of the season. So when you have to do that in the middle of the season, you're going to struggle there for a little bit. And also at that point, we got into the meat of our schedule.
When you get injured, you know, your mind has to go to, you know, unselfish things like helping your team and what you can do as a quarterback and, you know, helping that next man up. So that was kind of my idea last year, and the end of that year helped me just mentally thinking through plays, seeing what other teams were running, helping me this year to handle some of those things.
With 12 seniors graduating, including their standout running back and linebacker David Edgecorn entering his 5th season, Coach Harmon and crew look to shake things up on the offensive side of the ball this season.
Our offense is going to be built a little bit different. You know, we're going to try to get the ball out in space and do some things differently. We're going to lean on our skill set. You know, we got a lot of speed inside and outside.
Shifting over to the defense, Elida brings back first-team and second-team juniors and defensive lineman Parker Krim and defensive back Amari Wash, who aim to make this team more in sync and consistent on the field.
To stop teams, we got a good defense. We have top defense in the WBL all the time. So communication is key. We don't like to get scored on a lot, which our stats prove that. So as long as we communicate, we're fine.
Honestly, just consistency, because sometimes when our second string comes in, it's just a big gap between first team and second team. So we just got to make that error, just margin a little bit lower so we can get the consistency that we need.
A total of 6 days remain until Elida begins their new season. But before we get there, the players gave their insight on what a successful year will look like for the Bulldogs.
Keep our nose on the grindstone, I think. You know, keep chipping away. Even when we get into that later part of the season, we got to keep at it.
We just got to be on the same page with each other, and we stay on the same page. Our quarterback's going to lead us, and we go as far as he could take us, and that's how the season's going to go.
Just improve how we did last year, because I think we have improved since last year, and I think we will have a better record than we had last year.
Elida will look to work their magic yet again as they kick off their 2024 season on the road on August 23rd against last year's Week 1 opponent in Rogers, who they defeated at home 42-6.